Can you explain your comments about Native women being on crystal meth or pills if they're skinny?
No comment. I've already addressed it, and moving on. People want to talk about healthcare. People want to talk about environment. People want to talk about Indigenous issues.
David Menzies for Rebel News here in the Nova Scotia riding of Sydney, Victoria. Well, what do you know? Another day, another controversial past is revealed of a aspiring Liberal candidate. This time it's Jaime Battiste. Last week it was found out that Mr. Battiste had a very interesting social media past, one that included comments that were sexist, homophobic, and even anti-Native, even though Mr. Battiste himself is Mi'kmaq. For example, he stated that he could accidentally sexually assault a cougar twice. Boy, that doesn't sound like a Justin Trudeau feminist to me. And he also stated, why do I assume every skinny Aboriginal girl is on crystal meth or pills? Wow, that's a bit of a slur too. For his part, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that Mr. Battiste's comments were unacceptable, but he accepted his apology and they've decided to move on and not dump Mr. Battiste as a candidate in this riding. In any event, I'm going to hang around his campaign office behind me and see if Mr. Battiste would like to clear the air regarding his odious comments. Oh, Mr. Battiste, how you doing? David Menzies with Rebel News.
I can't do anything.
Can you explain your comments about Native women being on crystal meth or pills if they're skinny?
No comment. I've already addressed it, and moving on. People want to talk about healthcare. People want to talk about environment. People want to talk about Indigenous issues.
But were you sorry for the comments you made, sir, or were you sorry that you got caught?
Absolutely, I was sorry.
Okay.
And I've said that in the media. I've made the reports about this. I've actually, on the debate, was the first part of what I talked about.
Do you think you've been forgiven because Justin Trudeau's record of late with the blackface and brownface is so egregious? No, Mr. Battiste, I'm happy to come back later if this is a bad time. Okay. What about sexually assaulting cougars twice?
Thank you very much.
Who are you, sir? Well, there you have it, folks. Mr. Battiste is clearly not in any kind of rush to set the record straight, at least not with us. Besides, he already has the Prime Minister's blessing to continue running as a candidate here in Sydney, Victoria. Yet I really wish I could have had a chance to sit down and talk with him. I would have asked him what gives him the moral authority to run as a candidate here, given all these odious remarks he has said in the past. And by the way, these don't go back to his high school days, folks. It was allegedly when he was in his 30s. Also, I wonder if there's a double standard at play here. After all, could you imagine the media outcry if a conservative candidate were making sexist, homophobic, and anti-Native remarks? Hey folks, if you like the kind of journalism that we're bringing you on this campaign trail, please visit letusreport.com. That's letusreport.com. And if you're able to, please chip in $1 or $2 so that we can continue to bring you this kind of journalism. After all, unlike our media competitors, we are not subsidized by the Trudeau Liberals in any respect whatsoever. Thank you.